Right, so this is my my first order from a company called Swapwig. Um, the lovely KD is the lady who runs the business, and yeah, this is her brand Swapwig. And I'm going to show you Lexi. I tell you something, I fell in love with this the moment that I saw the colour. I was like, OMG, I need that wig in my life. And here she is. Ta-da! Whoops, I nearly dropped the phone then. So this is her, this is Lexi. You'll have to excuse the fact, oops, I've got a bit going that way. I'm so tired, honestly. She is a lot of lace there going all the way along here. I mean, you can see, I'll take it off and show you in a minute. I'm just, yeah, under the lace. Cat keeps staring at me with this on. But, oh my God, just look at the colour. Just look at that. It's absolutely not like gorgeous. I fell in love with this the second I saw it on the stand. I was like, I need that in my life. She's absolutely beautiful. Look at that shine. It's just a nice, healthy shine. It's not plastic hair shine. It is gorgeous. The fibres are incredible. They are so silky soft. And I'm not just saying it either. They honestly are silky soft. They are incredible. I absolutely love them. Oh dear, I'm so tired. But she's beautiful. I mean, just look at that. I've got no makeup on, so you'll have to excuse the barefaced look. And I've got my lip balm stuff on, so hence why my lips are a bit on the dry side and a bit pale looking, a bit crusty. But that's literally from my lip treatment that I've got on. But she's beautiful. I mean, I've got from JB Extensions, I've got Chloe short in the vibrant copper and the copper red. Oh yeah, excuse me. And I've got Chloe Long in a vibrant copper. But this is like a different shade. It's like an in between the two. It's so rich. It's gorgeous. It's really zingy. It's just beautiful. Honestly, it's incredible. You've got a darker tone up here kind of thing. Just a little. It's like when it hits the light. I mean, it looks like as if it hasn't got a darker root, but then it's just how the light hits it. I couldn't sleep last night. So then about I can't remember what time it was. It was about 5:30ish, something like that, 6 o'clock. I drifted off. And then I had the door go, which was this. Postman should have put it in my post box that's outside my flat door on the wall for parcels and letters, but he didn't. Instead, he buzzed the doorbell and then he dumped it in the box and ran off before I got to the door. So I was like, cheers for that. You could have just done that anyway. And then, oh gosh, I can't think. It's like my pain's that bad. I'm like, I just can't think. Yeah, and then I had the my phone go. So it's one of them, even if I was trying to get back off to sleep, there's no way I could have done. Wheelchair services had called me over my chair that my back wheels are there. I did raise some concerns that I had about my chair, because the guy that came out, I think he couldn't be bothered to go back to his van to go and get the battery tester for his for my chair's batteries, because I've had it for like 3 years, and the batteries haven't been tested. So I wanted them just checking to make sure they were fine. I mean, I use it for out and about. I don't want it breaking down on me. And the guy couldn't be asked to go back to his van, which was parked not that far away, but not close by, you know. So he asked me some questions, and so that'll do. So someone else is coming out. He's going to investigate what went on and who actually come out. And someone else is coming out. And she's going to check it over and stuff, do all that because he wasn't here that long. So we'll see. But anyway, getting back to my wig. and then this happened, and then that happened. But yeah, I just adore this. I just love this colour. I have ordered from DWI a wig, a mono wig. I've got 2 that are on their way. That are in the UK. They've been coming since last week, kind of thing, end of last week. And now it's like, I think someone says that on the app that they're bringing them today. So we'll see, shall we? It's like, you know, why bother giving me a date if you're not going to stick to it, kind of thing. I know that it's near Christmas, and talking of which, I've got to get the tree up. I still ain't done ours. I can't be arsed this year. I really can't be arsed. I've got no motivation whatsoever. I've dropped in things for my car assessment, for me to go for a grant to have a pedal-free car, basically. And it's just a case of waiting now. I'm hoping that the decision gets made by the end of next week. I should hear the result. Because time's running out. Then we're into Christmas and New Year and everything shuts down. And I just want to know, a yes or no kind of thing, what they're going to do, what the outcome will be. And it's so stressful. I've had this since this sort of end of spring, beginning of summer. It's just been a never-ending thing, one thing after another. It's been so horrible. I've hated it. And I've had to go for assessments ×2. I've had to then wait in between each, and then wait for someone to call me, and then send my licence off along with medical forms to the DVLA. I've had to wait and send off more information and do this and do that for the DVLA. Oh, it's been shit. So now it's a case of we are at that pinnacle now. I've done as much as I can do. I've given all the information about me, my disabilities, what I can't do, the amount of appointments that I've missed, what I've gone without, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I can then get on with, oh, I've got such an itch. Another yawn. So yeah, so it's been one of those. It's been one thing after another, one thing after another, another, more waiting. Then I got my license back, October. And then I've had to get the ball rolling, phoning up Motability, the grant side of things. And then they've had to send me things for me to fill in to get the ball rolling. I've had to download and send in things and do this and do that. I am sick to the back teeth of basically proving my health issues and how poor they are and how much I've declined, and what else can I say? You know, I'm in a chair, huge chair. I've got a small one. I've had my flat fully adapted. I've got my PIP for the next 10 years on both living and mobility. You know, you can't get any more than that for the criteria. Come on. It's like, then I've got to find out what car types I could have, what options. And then they've got to bring the car to me, or I can go down to the dealerships. Now, dealerships are all over the place. You've got 10 a penny in of each sort in the town that I'm at. But these are specific for disability and adaptations to your car. Completely different ball game. And yeah. And of course, Muggins here is like waiting. And then when if I get the grant and a yes, then I've got to learn how to drive. I've got to go through like driving lessons, because what you've learnt with a pedal-free car and buttons to press, you've got to forget everything you've ever learnt about, you know, to drive with pedals, changing gears, doing this, doing that. It's all completely different because you've got a whole new set of ways to learn for your car, for driving. I had a test drive to see whether I could pick it up and what would be suited to me up at one of the assessment places. And I had about 20 minutes, I think it was, of lesson, of just basically having a go. And by the end of it, I was driving a lot better in this, you know, it's like a purpose-built area where you've got like different surfaces, and you've got hilly bits to it and stuff. So it's like the version of being out in the streets, but obviously they're not going to let you loose in a car that you've never driven before, completely new to you. Of course they're not going to do that, because you need to be able to have X amount of lessons to be able to do it. And it's like, once you get used to it and you've had X amount of lessons, then off you go. I mean, I'd never driven an automatic before, and I went up to the dealership at Cannock, and the guy wasn't allowed in with us, me and my son, and it was like, you got to turn left, left, left and left. And I was like, okay. Never used an automatic before, and off I was out on the roads. It's terrifying. My son was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. And I was like, you cheeky bugger. But honestly, it was awful. You know, you've got cars everywhere and roads you don't know. And it was like, what did he say? So, yeah. But any hoodle doodles. I'm meant to be showing you around a wig. That's what I was doing. But never mind. It's been one of them. I need to see if my Michelle wig from JB Extensions has finally been delivered. There's a cup that I won on a giveaway, like a sports cup with JB Extensions on. That hasn't been delivered. I'm also still waiting on JB Extensions wig to arrive. And the other ones just hit the UK. So, all in all, there's a lot of waiting. Waiting to do with my car. Waiting to do with parcels. I mean, parcels at the second compared to waiting on the car and knowing what's what is by the by. It's not the same at all. And I've also got to get in touch with the OTs, Staffordshire Cares, and see if I can have a referral made for a headrest for my chair, because I'll be buggered if I'm going to pay £70 to £80 to £120 for a headrest to support me on my chair. I'm probably going to end up having to wait till after Christmas, I think, for that bit, just because everything's winding down now, and trying to get an appointment or someone to come out is going to be pretty slim to none, but we'll see. I just love this wig. I mean, look at that shine. I love red wigs anyway, copper wigs. I used to have my hair coloured copper. I did along the lines of this, and I just loved it. I also used to have a bright, like literally like red, like a cherry red colour. It was beautiful. Not pillar box red, it was more like a cherry red. It was just gorgeous, and I loved it. And I used to sort of flip between the copper and this red that I used to have, and I felt really fabulous in it. Although when I used to get my hair dyed, I used to have such an itchy head. My head used to just like feel horrible for days. Remember it well. Anyway, I'm doing an awful lot of rambling, aren't I? I'm talking about all sorts of stuff here. I'm meant to be showing you the wig, the inside of the wig. And I've got to cut this off yet. And it's really easy. To anybody that's like new to wigs, never cut a lace front before, honestly, it's easy. It's one of the easiest things you'll ever do. It looks scary. It looks like, oh my God, what if I cut too much off? All you do is go to about there kind of thing, and you go, yeah, you just want like a little gap. I mean, you don't have to do anything too major. And it's only if you need to stick them down. And I don't stick my wigs down. I don't bother with all that rubbish. I just wear them. I just leave them on. I mean, I've got nothing under there now. I mean, look. But it ain't going to run away. It's not sliding off. There is a comb, I think, at the back. Yeah, there's a comb at the back. It's really nice and secure. I mean, this is only done on the end bits. I've got a 22-inch ad. I love it. It's wonderful. Feels amazing. Looks amazing. Oh, it's gorgeous. I can't stop touching it. I'm like, this is so soft. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I've rambled on long enough. But she's a very comfortable wig, and I will definitely be buying more from swapwig. She's got a nice selection of wigs that are all different lengths. I mean, this for me is the longest that I would want to go. With me being in a chair, I don't like to be, swamped. She's got shorter ones, so they come to about your shoulders. She's starting to listen to persons that are sort of leaving feedback over what sorts of wigs they'd like. Some want nice long ones, you're talking your 30-inch ones. Me, I like this. This is, I think, an 18. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, anyway, I'm going to go because I need to get a drink and take my tablets and stuff, and I'm so cold. So, catch you later. Tatty, bye.